Hello, Narnach here. Welcome back to Reassembly. We are playing as the Crystalline faction. We have a little busy ship that I've dubbed the Pufferfish that finally knows how to shoot missiles, and we are going to upgrade it into something bigger than a Pufferfish because we want to fit a factory to it. A factory puffer something. Might have noticed before, I'm not very creative with names. Let's see, this one is at a weird angle. Come on. Shouldn't it be possible for it to be at a straight angle, or is it because this one is just weird? Yeah, so this one is weird. Okay, so it's facing straight up that way, so let's just work with it that way. No, actually, make it face down. Like so. Yeah, that's equally words. Ta-da! Okay, so we have a ship that's aligned and that's not looking horribly asymmetrical. So we are good to go. We need a, what was it called again? A power conduit. That has been discovered. If you don't supply power to your guns can't shoot. And our command module doesn't actually generate power by itself, which is an interesting feature of this faction. Let's see, crystalline. To figure out how to. Don't think I need to fit two of these in. But symmetry is the only thing that allows me to make it work this way. Cursed symmetry. Or can we do creative things this way? No, that's maybe actually, maybe. If we do it like so. Nope. Okay, so let's undo a bit of that. Wait, I'm being stupid. I'm being so stupid. Pretty difficult actually, building ships if you have weird shapes to work with. Rotate, yes. So we have our core and our power core kind of wrapped up here. Like so, like so. We can't actually fit anything in there, so sure, whatever. Usually we can actually make big blocks like so. So this covers the factory, so only these two sides are exposed. That means we can stick boosters to this one. Oh yeah, big boosters. Forward facing, sideward facing with a slight angle to the front, so that's very useful. Wondering. Now we put some very small ones facing forward, so these go out again. We can only fit two of those. Okay. So we have a ship that can move forward and backwards. That's almost all the requirement boxes ticked. And we have about 200 points left. So, point defenses, those are useful. Yep, go once again for symmetry. Okay, we can grow ships here, so it's a bit crowded, but it should work. Let's see, plasma condensers. Those, we have big plasma condensers. Emphasis on very big. Okay, that leaves us with 30 points. That's 2 of these deflectors. Can we fit them in? Yeah, we can. Angles everywhere. Sweet. So how much health do these things have? 1300. That's quite a bit. So let's see, can we put something nice and shiny on the front? Yep. Okay. So let's put that one up there. Okay. So this is it's not a pufferfish, it's a factory, a fish factory. It's a spawning pond. So let's see how the spawning pond goes. It needs some modules. Okay, a spawning point needs to spawn things, so let's see, so let's build those, let's build those, let's build those. Okay, so the pufferfish is the final model, we have that one, we have that one. This one doesn't do anything except shoots a single missile. This one doesn't actually shoot missiles, and this one is combined. Okay, so like so. Now we have a bit of everything. So we need points. Okay, and just to double check, we have active cannons over here, and everything else is acting as point defenses. And these things actually have some pretty decent range. And in terms of power generation, we're kind of power stable. That works pretty well. Ooh, thank you for your points. Yeah, you can join my fleet. Ta-da! Oh, we only need 180 points. Let's see. There's enemies to the bottom. So let's visit the enemies. Big red glow. Little ones, yes, we can take care of little ones. It's also fun that we have turrets that can work independently of our ship. That one has a lot of firepower. I don't have a lot of firepower. But luckily we have a big friend that has firepower. Life's good when you got big friends. Yeah. Okay, so this ship, it doesn't handle the greatest in the world. I'm thinking of taking out these and adding more boosters on. So we have 30 points, that means we can spend 6 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Let's see how that goes. You can actually choose to trade your points now. which is nice, I suppose. And there's faint outlines over there because it's hinting at a station. And there is an invasion of sorts going on. And I want those points, yes. Okay, so we just spawn a couple of little shippies. And then we start shooting at that one with our fleet. Ooh, points. Bit more shippies. Oh, 6 points. And I think... we had a big ship coming. That helps. So this makes for some very interesting gameplay opportunities. Let's see if we hand in all the points. Like so. Then we can get some more of the yellow credits. Yep, like so. To actually do upgrades. Because this ship needs to be bigger. We only have 400 points. Now we got 500 points. Almost 600 points. So that gives us a little bit more breathing room. We probably want a second power core. Just to fuel the guns. Because, yeah, then... Let's see, we can probably stick this one in... No. Let's see... So ideally, if we put this one, we need to put it in the center there. Just link them up. That's the ideal way to do it. It's a lot more points though. Very much a lot more points. Okay, so we can't actually afford to do that. And let's maybe just do with some smaller ones. I mean, they have a range of 900, these have a range of 12. So that's... Or we just add missile launchers to it. That works. Just put a nice big booster in the center, like so. One that's 9 large, then perfectly spend our points. As if it was all meant to be placed this way. So we have missiles now, we have big guns now. Okay, enemies, we need enemies. Follow the pointy things to the side. Just capture it for points. Quick and easy points. Ta-da! Get 500 points for activating. Oh, this is actually a ship, not even a station. Get some more R. Let's see. Just do the tutorial thing to mess about a bit with our allies. Yo, go build pufferfish. So that's one of the fleet tutorial things done. Oh, and we need to start cycling. So let's see. So the tiny one is just all guns. This one is a combination of missiles and guns, and this one is kind of in an awkward middle spot. So if we take our spawning pod as a first model and just add it to the list, then eventually we will cycle through. But why are there so many of these? Oh, and I need to go back to combat mode rather than command mode. Okay, so note to self. Command mode not useful if you're flying into the middle of enemies. focus way more on your friends than on your enemies that way. Oh, and we have upgrade points. Ta-da! So this is hey. We have just a missile with our capacity. Wait, what? I have no clue where this is going, but I'm eager to find out. So what's up with the missile? We can just... What? What? Heh? Okay, I'm confused by how they work. Let's see if we get ourselves some sort of surface to actually attach it to. Doesn't actually seem to. Huh? I have no clue how to use it. It doesn't cost anything either. Wait. No. Okay, I'm completely dumbfounded by them. I have no clue what to do with them. So, yeah, we'll I'm just gonna assume it's a debug feature or something. Let's if we take these out and we move these to the middle, like so, we can actually attach multiple missile launchers next to each other. So 36 points remaining. Extra plasma diffractors. 6 points remaining. That's enough for a small booster that we can just attach to the front to break. Okay, let's hunt once again. Yeah, I'm in pilot mode. That's double good. Okay. And there's an enemy somewhere to the bottom, I think. Yeah. So we shoot 4 missiles now. Ah, it hurts. They hurt. Especially against smaller ships. So let's see if we can complete the cycle, complete the tutorial thing about building a ship that can build ships. So it can continue building ships that build ships. So this faction, it's interesting. Let's go with that. This is an interesting faction to play. Interesting combination of weapons. It's also very slow and sluggish to handle. Maybe I'm just not putting enough thrusters on, or maybe I shouldn't use the larger thrusters, but on paper they are better because they provide more thrust. Let's see, go after that one. Let's build some ships. Let's not hit asteroids, but more ships. Wow, I need a lot more points. Let's hunt for the large one, or the medium-sized one rather than the tiny one. Let's go for that one. I did ignore a cloud of red stuff up there, but enemy. That one got reduced in size rather quickly. Okay, and I think we just built a factory ship. A clone of our previous self. Because I don't think we... Yeah, this is like a spawning point Mark II. I swear I have my mouse on the input field. Let's save this as a Mark II. So that's the tutorial completed. So then the next up is going to be defeating a player fleet. Ta-da, there's our little self. So let's see, what are you building? You are going to build pufferfish. Lots of pufferfish. Basically what we ended up with is functionally a pufferfish with a factory. Because it has missiles, it has some point defenses, and let's go back to pilot mode rather than command mode to actually shoot the bloody thing. Or shoot the thing bloody, so to say. Ooh, that's a large one. Oh, that used to be a large one. Now it's very, very tiny. And there's something to capture over there. I think that's the siege of a station. Or just the remnants of a ship. It's the siege of a station. Cool. So let's hand in... Let's see. Keep reading that pop-up message there with R and C both colored, and I press R rather than C because yeah, colors. Something highlights, so it wants my attention. I don't actively process it to decipher its meaning. So let's see, if we just set that one free, we get a lot of points for it. We have some upgrade points available. Get ourselves a big missile launcher. And some points to spend on ships. So, antimatter missile launcher. That's big. Radius 20 of 40 versus radius 20. More damage. I think I'm going to like these. So let's take one off from each side, or maybe put this one on as the primary weapon system and just attach that one as the secondary weapon system. Yep. Exactly 777 points. That's a very nice coincidence. Let's see, how big are the explosions from the new missile system? Enemy. Here, little ship. Big missiles. Go. Another one. Okay. So actually hitting with missiles seems to be a bit of an issue against smaller ships. So using a mix of larger and smaller missiles is useful. The smaller missiles are actually faster and more agile. That is our guinea pig. Wow, that's exploded, all right. I exploded partially as well, but that's because, of course, my missile launchers are totally undefended. Let's get out, get out, get out. Maybe I need to just form a fleet again. So, I don't particularly care about the spawning point right now. I just want pufferfish. They're cool. And think by now this is a Mark III, because it's a successful version, so let's just clone it. And yeah, just keep bufferfish for a while. Let's see. That one died. That one, I just don't like that red stain on the nicely blue background of my area. No, can't have that. Can't have that. So, ooh, you explode. Oh, bigger ship. Ah, bigger ship. Ah, turned out good enough. Oh, I suppose that's an advantage of having a high damage, reasonably large explosion. It hits a lot of their components, not just the outer shell of the armor. So their weapons might also get damaged, as well as multiple segments of armor. And then they shrink really, really fast. Okay, but I think, after we kill this shroud, I'm calling this an end to the episode. Okay, you go. Get exploded with missiles. It's shrinking, alright. Ooh, that's hurt. So they hurt. They have a very nasty close range, close proximity damage thing. Okay, so then this is going to be it for this episode. So as usual, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again next episode. Bye bye.